Hi, let's do a straight up primer on meditation. Someone who is new to this concept. And what do we want to do to become a good meditator? Already you have the beginning of the criteria, which is you have an aspiration, you have a curiosity to what we're embarking upon. This is the most important property that you can gain coming into your practice, as we call mindfulness meditation, coming into our practice with a positive desire to do it and to be strong and to hold this desire uppermost in your mind in a positive, sympathetic, kindly manner. Understanding that if you are embarking upon a new journey, flowing into new currents on your river of life, that it takes a while, that it is not just straightforward, but there are twists and turns and surprises that come between us and our aspirations. It is life. That is part of the glory of the marvelous nature of life, that it is always changing. So accepting this, important word, accepting this, that there are constant changes occurring, to be mindful. And that's what you want to do. That's what you're looking for. And that's what will come. Energy follows attention. The effort that you are making now and the effort that your practice becomes will exhibit your success by giving you hints, by giving you ideas, to slowing one's reaction down, to becoming a sense of consideration, of alternatives, of responding inside, internally, not even dealing with anything beyond, just within inside oneself. This is where we spend most of our time, right? So, again, harkens back to those famous phrases, know thyself, to thine own self be true. So it is that we are on a path that has a great tradition and history already embedded in it. Okay, enough. What should I do? Well, you should be comfortable that you have successfully made it this far. You should start becoming more relaxed in your posture if you're sitting down, which is what I recommend, in an upright manner, with the crown of your head, right, the top of your head, lifting itself skyward, not unnecessarily, just comfortably, with your eyes, doesn't matter, your tongue attached to the roof of your mouth, just to get it out of the way, or not. Your shoulders up and back, and then relaxed back down so that your chest is more expanded. These are physiological characteristics that, when taken together, create a sense of height and sensitivity, increasing one's perspective. And this is what we want. We want to, focus our attention on what we're doing. So we're becoming aware of our bodily functions, our processes, right? Like breathing, like our circulatory heart beating, And like just the process of life itself, it is so embedded in us that most of us don't even think that we are always in motion. Everything in the universe is in motion, period. From the hardest diamond to deep space, everything is flowing. You know the Earth is traveling at 1,000,000 miles an hour still, 14 billion years after our explosive creation. The woof of the explosion, 1,000,000 miles an hour away. All of that force, whatever that is, whatever we are. So finding one's physicality after you have found your goal. You have aspired to learn more about yourself. It is a journey. It is a lifelong journey, if you remember it or not. Remembering this while we're talking about these grand schemes of things. How old are you? As you sit here comfortably postured, right? You're practicing while I'm talking. Maybe putting your hands together in a prayer position where your fingers are finger to finger, digit to digit, and your palms are pressing gently against each other, elbows up, outstretched towards either side, but still your hands are joined, so your shoulders rising. Your shoulders were already back, right? We spoke about that, where you're opening and expanding your chest. Okay. Like this. Better. And when you walk around like this, don't walk around with your head drooped down. You're not an ostrich looking for a hole. Rise and smile and shine inside and out. Right? Good idea? Finding a comfortable posture, then, is what I mean of taking these different details and incorporating them into a setting that you like. This is ultimately your decision. There's reason that we all choose the way we make ourselves comfortable. So I rely on your wisdom to make the best choice. And if you need, change it, because everything is already changing. Do it. If you need to scratch your nose or go to the bathroom or get a drink or what, it's okay. We need to be understanding and compassionate, not only of those around us, but of our own being, of which there is so much to learn about. That's what we're doing. We're changing our perspectives. We're changing our habits. This is what we want to do. I want to keep improving. I want to keep making little steps. Hello? That's what's being said. So having come with a goal that we keep positive in our minds, that we are proud to possess, to developing a protocol, a introduction for ourselves to come to a place of consideration, a place of recollection, a place of remembering the simplicity of just whom and what and why and where and when and how we are. So in your comfortable posture that needs to be undisturbed, if our attention and our energies are going to be their most helpful. But we deal with everything, right? Sometimes we're disturbed. Maybe we're being disturbed from the inside. That's okay. We'll get to that. Right now, let's get to that. But everything is adaptable and changeable. So we need to be wise to this and understanding to this and gentle and kind, right? This is the message. Now, finding in your comfortable, undisturbed posture that your nose is twitching. Maybe it's not. You tell yourself. But breathing through your nostrils, breathing through these two holes, if you can, or your mouth, through your lips, into your mouth, into your nasal passages, into your throat, back in the back there. Hello. And then now down your windpipe, slowly. Don't be in a rush. And filling the upper lobes, and now the lower lobes. And what do we have? We have a breath full of air. And this air laden with oxygen, which is a source of energy for our cellular systems, is exchanged for the carbon dioxide that was oxygen that's been used. And we begin to breathe out. There was a little pause there. Did you notice it? Okay. And now as I finish exhaling the carbon dioxide, there's another little pause as I'm getting ready to inhale again. All right? And for you too. And yet we are all different, right? We're all unique. We each have our length of our breath. We each have our own chest. We each have our own circumstances. We each have everything is unique and changing. That's okay. But doing the best you can, lengthening your breath, making it longer, being more aware of your breath, making it more sensuous, being more sensitive to your breath, and realizing that you're most likely going to also take it for granted because you've been taking it for granted your whole life. So it's an easy thing to take for granted, okay? Something more important comes up on your screen in your brain, and that's okay. When you remember, come back joyfully with a smile because you've come back. Your goal is intact. I am here now, a bundle of miracles, humbled before the immensity of creation, and thankful to have a little part, to be here now, with my friends, with my cousins, so comfortably postured, undisturbed, and thinking of my breathing, feeling my body's temperature, feeling its warmth. This is a lot already that we've discussed. Doing this is our lesson for today. Play this again if you need to, and again if you need to, and again if you need to. And if you have questions, ask me. Have a nice day.